Hey everyone, and welcome back to Joy at Work. It's Friday, June 25, 2021. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're watching the Euros and Copa America. This is just a great time. And the NBA as well, and maybe any other sport that you're into. But the point is, it's a great time to be a fan of the world's greatest sport, football, not soccer, football. Recently Professor Edward Bono passed away, and you may not know about him, but I think if you're really interested in thinking differently, broadening how you approach problems, thinking laterally, you want to know who he is and you want to read his work. You want to look into the six hats and get some more information about him. But he was a great teacher, great lecturer, kind of pushed the boundaries of traditional thought. And this is a channel dedicated to joy at work, really focused on how each of us can take ownership of experiencing joy at work. It comes from a place that says that work is redemptive, it can be fulfilling, that there are a lot of good things about work, a lot of good things about all kinds of work for what it's worth. So, as I've thought about him, and he recently passed away, I'm reminded of one of his real important quotes that's always resonated with me, where he says that unhappiness is defined as a difference between your talents and your expectations. And there's so much in that. And I've talked about this topic several times, right? If you're someone who watches and listens to what I say on this channel, you've heard this point before. But as I just thought about what he said in that quote and how it resonates with me, I just thought it's important again. Unhappiness is defined as a difference between our talents, what we're good at, what we're skilled at, and our expectations. And when there's a mismatch between what you can do, what you do well, and what you want to do, then unhappiness sets in, right? Maybe you want to be a CEO, but you don't have the talents to be a CEO. Unhappiness sets in. And so, if unhappiness is the difference between our talents and expectations, then happiness, or what I would say joy, is when our talents and expectations are close to each other, if not actually aligned. So this is why I cannot overstate the importance of understanding what you're good at. Self understanding, self professional understanding is very, very important. Find people who tell you what you're good at, who you trust, who know have your best interests. Let them be honest with you about what you're good at, and then look at the environment that you belong to, where you work, what you do, and look at your expectations and be honest with yourself. And there's nothing worse than not being honest with ourselves. Too often we like to imagine ourselves doing things and being in positions that we just don't have the skills or the talents to do, at least not now. Maybe we can develop them over time, but when we start off, we're not there yet. And until we are honest with ourselves and tell ourselves the truth, right? Never lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth and then go after that what you're good for. So that's a great quote from him. I'll say it one more time. Unhappiness is defined as the difference between our talents and our expectations. Reduce the difference and you'll find joy at work. I'll see you next time. Bye.